Ooh, you guys did it. That's a weird intro, but you guys reached it. 700 subscribers, or there and thereabout. I can see it dipping below a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We hit the margin. We did hit it. And that has activated the release clause for a new series on this channel, which is the Borussia Dortmund FIFA 21 career mode. Yes, I was drawn between a few. I got votes in, but most of the comments, people telling me in real life, people telling me on YouTube videos and live streams, was Borussia Dortmund. It was very close between them and Nice from League But we're going to try Dortmund because I want to see how these are going to go. Of course, it's the same manager we are carrying on from the Eibar side last year, but yeah, Dortmund, a little bit of a good team. Well, I'll say a little bit, a very good team, similar to Arsenal, but I just really want to use a Bundesliga side, and I feel like Dortmund is the way to go. And also, bit of change of colour and scenery as it's on world class. Got to put that on legendary. That's on the wrong one, as we're going to go for strict transfers once again, enable the Champions League and all that, so we're in that to start off with. And here we go, football is back at the Bundesliga. No messing about with this save, guys. And if you are new to this channel, you've just seen this video because you wanted Borussia Dortmund FIFA 21 career mode, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. You never know, you could help us out to 800 in the future, which would be honestly amazing before the end of the year. And without further ado, we're going to get into a pre-season tournament. Now, that one's got my team Arsenal in it, so rather controversially, we're not going to take the most money one because I don't want to play against my team. We'll go into this one, which looks a little bit easier. Aston Villa and Burnley. Hopefully I can get a win out of this one. And there we go. Rather abruptly into this series, as I want to see the team as well. We're going to go to the squad hub. It's playing 3 at the back. Okay, maybe we try that out. I do want to experiment with this series as I want to build them up to glory. But let's have a look through the team. Goalkeepers look pretty okay at the moment. Berkey's in the net. Left back, maybe we could do with one of them again. Schultz is okay, but another backup. Now centre-back. That is where I want to get someone 100%. I know I want a new centre-back to go alongside Hummel. Zagadu's okay, a prospect, and Akanji's a little bit of a failed one, but he's still got time to rebuild his career as Meunier's just come in. Excited to use him from PSG. I thought we were on loan as well. Apparently not. Delaney and Witsel, overpowered in Ultimate Team. Guerreiro, he could be a backup left back as well. He's possibly going to play on the wing with Thorgan Hazard, putting up competition. Jude Bellingham, completely forgot about him. He's going to be massive for us. Emre Can as well. Dahoud, maybe we get him out. I don't really know about him. Then Brandt, I loved him last year. Royce, the captain, he's not going nowhere. Wolf's gone out on loan. I thought he was going to be a good backup. With Renier, he's on loan, but maybe we'll make that permanent if he can play well. Jadon Sancho, there's loads of speculation around him. Maybe we could sell him on and get someone in. And then, of course, the main man, 19-year-old Erling Braut Haaland. The Norwegian is just going to be an absolute bull for us. So I want to keep him here at least for a season because I know he'll be highly in everyone's shortlist, so it's probably going to try and get signed off of us. But I want to keep him for now. And it is a very young team, isn't it? Youth Academy report. We're going to have to do the Youth Academy, aren't we? As we've actually got an OP player again. Like Blake Cole in the other series, this guy's probably going to be it. Jonas Martin, a German, so he's actually from the country here. And there's a couple of failed ones. He's not as good as the player we got on the other save, but that was from ordering Ultimate Edition. Where the expectations going to lie? Within 2 seasons, sign 4 youth players, play them in 20 matches, so that is a very high youth development. We're going to try and get that done. The actual objectives are really hard here, so that's decent. Get a streak of 7 clean sheets and sign one of the best players in the world, so it's only 82 overall. Okay, a bit down. We reached the Champions League final. Okay, that's a bit high. Jeez, we'll try it, but I don't know about that. Win the Pokal Cup and win the league title. Right, these are getting a bit out of hand. When we started doing well in, what do you call it? In the, Arsenal, Eibar save, what am I on about? They boosted up the objectives highly, and it's like that to start off with here. So within the same season, sign 3 crucial players, but make a profit of that much. Jadon Sancho might have to go. And without further ado, I'm going to set up what I think could be my strongest team. I'm going to try a different formation to what I usually do, but I don't know if it's going to be this one. I think I might try 5 at the back, you know, and I'll get it sorted. And I think this is the team I've come up with. It leaves us with a very strong bench as well. This Reina guy as well. Heard stuff about him in real life, as it's definitely a striker when you've got Haaland on his own, Sancho at the side of him. We're not playing wingers, so maybe we could get rid of Sancho and maybe like Guerreiro or someone, or train them to play different positions, of course. But yeah, this is the formation I like. If you want me to change it, tell me in the comments below. If you want me to keep anyone, tell me. And if you want me to sign anyone, tell me. But yeah, Berkey in the net, Mounier, Piszczek, Akanji and Hummel. So the defence definitely could do with sharpening up with a new centre-back. Schultz is going to be trusted there. I'm going to try and train Guerrero for the time being, and maybe that Reina kid as well. As Chan and Witsel, got good rotation there with Thorgan Hazard, Delaney and Brandt and Bellingham. Of course, with Royce in the cam, he can rotate with Brandt easily as well. With Haaland up front and Jadon Sancho, but we do need a new striker, so maybe we try and get one of those today. And one thing I'm going to do here, whilst training all these players, I'm trying to get them into the positions I, of course, want to play with this formation. Although it still may change, is I want to make Jadon Sancho, you can transform into a cam, but I'm going to spend 206 weeks, if he doesn't leave the club, that is, to try and train him as a striker. And now he's got a little bit of pace knocked off him, which is unfortunate, but he would be a really good striker alongside Haaland. And so it begins. Of course, we simulate pre-season, so you guys should know that, as we need to get the scout instructions going as well. We need some strikers into the club. And also, if you're wondering when you can see that picture, Stentinio's got a big beard on. That's because he's going for the Jurgen Klopp. He's going for the Jurgen Klopp. I actually didn't check if you can put glasses or not on. If you can, I'm going to try and do that as greetings from Marco Royce. Greetings, boss. The future is exciting. I'm going to be happy about this one. Usually I do beat my players up a little bit at the start. And on the Arsenal save, I did, of course, sim these games. But I'm going to quick sim these ones. It's going to play with the team I hopefully will go into next season with. And can we get a result in my first game? We do. 2-1. Not the most convincing. Royce and Ozabayal, with Haaland getting us off the mark, so that's good. And at the moment, in terms of a centre-back, I have just listed 2 players. I'm going to leave the centre-backs options till next episode, though, so you guys can suggest them, because this is the most important position we get right. As I've got Weghorst on there as well, who's from our league. I'd like to get him in, similar to Haaland, but these are the 2. Joel Matip and Willy Bolly of Wolves. Of course, they're not the only 2. I want you guys to suggest some, as we're going for tall players, as you can see. No, don't know why, just no preference. Just thought I'd try it, as we need to rotate this team as well for the next game against, I think it's Burnley. And here we go. I'll show you this team because it's different to the first. Berkey, Mounier, Akanji, Hummel, Schmelzer and Guerrero with Bellingham, Dahoud and Brandt. Haaland still there and Renier. See if we can build him up. If he builds up really well, I'll keep him here next season. That saves us buying a striker for next year. As can we get the win against Sean Dyche's men, the bottom of the group? They lost at Villarreal. Is this a transfer thing? No, yes it is actually. Hummels. Chelsea want him and a swap. Who the swap in? Jorginho! Ooh! Ooh, that's a good deal, you know. But then again, will he fit in his team? I'm going to reject it just because I don't see it happening. But that's a really good offer. If we get more like that, if it was another centre-back like Zuma, would have bit his hand off. But unfortunately it isn't. So can we beat Burnley here? I'm going to quick sim it, as players are tired, unlike theirs. So it might be a tough task here. But we get the 3-1 win. As Cork scores consolation, Mounier, Brandt, and Brandt gets another, so 2 goals for him. He's going to be pushing Marco. And finally, the last group game against Villarreal. Is there going to be a transfer in? There isn't. So can we get the win here? Get 3 wins out of 3, 9 points out of the possible. We'll go with the same team, bit rotated, then we'll put the main team back out for the next round. As we've lost it though. We've lost it. Danny Parejo with the only goal. Okay, we've got work to do. And we do have Roma in the semis, as I do need to rotate this team, but no one's coming in for any of us players, which is, I guess, a positive. But we've got to try and sign some as well. So, who's on the suggested? Gerard Moreno. Now, he may be a good signing. His experience more than Haaland. 83 rated, so he'll count as the world-class player that we need to get. He's got a release clause, but then we should be getting him cheaper. I'm going to stick him on the shortlist. Please tell me again, guys, in the comments below. Because I usually sound like a youth player in this first episode. Someone who's less important, because I need to save the important ones for you guys. And here's the team. A little bit changed. I'm not going to walk you through it though, because you'll just see it. It's the obvious one. I think I've put Hits in net though. I forgot to play him earlier on, so he's going to play. Guerrero still at wing back as well. Want to keep putting him here now, because then eventually it'll take him less weeks to train if you put him in the team. As can we get the win? Is it Montpellier? We're playing no Roma, and it's a 4-0 one with a lot of players out of position. Piszczek, Haaland, Guerrero, and Axel Witsel. That is convincing. And also, do we need a backup right back? I hadn't even thought about that. Mounier is on his own, isn't he? Who's the next? It's Mori, and he's 66 rated, so he could do with a backup right back. I've seen the names of Weiser from Bayern Munich, or Bayern Leverkusen, I think it is. So yeah, maybe we need to keep that in his mind, as we're going to go into this last game as well. It's against Leicester, and we're going to have to take Haaland out, unfortunately. We'll put Renier in, and there we go. Should be getting a result. And I say that, with confidence, although Leicester could really cause an upset here. Of course, it's Leicester City. They've done well the last 2 years in the Premier League. So come on, we will quick sim it, because I want to get some transfers actually done today. And please, 3-2, okay, good result. Mounier with Vardy and Tielemans and Witsel. Renier got sent off, and then Brandt got the second goal in the first half. And now we have, oh my days, we have the Super Cup. Okay, I think I'm going to save that for next episode, or I might actually play it, or fully sim it like the quick sim thing. So I might do that, as we've won a cup already. Can we win 2 out of 2? And actually, I said I needed a new right wing back backup, but this Mora kid's gone up 2 ratings and actually got to play there, so that's very nice. I'll put him on attacking as well. And as for loans and all that, I'm going to have to get these done. I add loads of players to the loan list. We've got a lot of youth, which we couldn't do that with. And I have set all the younger players out on loan, as we've got a couple of youth players scout reports back here. But one guy I am interested in is this guy, just as a filler. I mean, he's probably outlived his potential, and mostly people who come to Dortmund are fully in the prime, like, well, not prime, but go into the potential, like Bellingham. But I'm going to go for Van Drooijen, who is from, I think, Hamburg, yes. We've got a couple more players on the list as well, like De Jong and Player. But we're going to go for this guy, and hopefully we can get him. And then at least it's a signing ticked off. Still haven't got rid of anyone, but which we actually need to do. I could see us getting rid of a couple of players at the end of today, or tomorrow, or the next video, should I say, at least. So we'll offer 4 million, accepted straight up. And we'll offer him sporadic. Hopefully he takes that. Might want rotation. No, he's going to take. He's got a game face as well. Okay, he's got a game face for an actual young player. That's very nice. There's a 5-year contract. He accepts that as well. Disregard the release clause and the wage. Why is he leaving it down to me? I'll offer him 8 grand. It's an improvement, mate. Just come and take it, please. I'm not going to play much, as he wants 15. It's a bit much, but we'll just pay it, because we need a signing in today. And there we have it. A backup centre-back in Van Drooijen. Or however it's pronounced. I'm sorry. Bad with names again. So we're going to sim forward a bit more. Don't want to get to this buying game, but I do maybe want to get some outgoings on the move. And is this one a Delaney offer from Leverkusen? You know what? If I'm going to lose a midfielder, although he's got good ratings and stats and all that, we have a lot of midfielders. So I'm going to try and get rid of him. Thomas Delaney hopefully can go for maybe 30 million. Come on, Leverkusen. I know you have the money. I'll add to ours as well, so we can go and get that marquee signing that the board want us to get. There's 30 million. It's making profit as well. 21. That's not what I want, mate. Give us 29. That's the maximum. I mean, 29.9 isn't much different to the last one. 29. Come on. Just pay it up, please. As they're not budging off 20. I mean, you've got to budge off that a little bit. I mean, it's only very close to his evaluation. 25 and you have a deal, Leverkusen. Please pay it. And they're going to walk out. I think that was a good offer we offered them, so shame on them. And we've got an offer in here, have we? Or a loan offer, Osasuna for Mori. Okay, I'll accept that straight up. It won't let me, actually, so we're going to have to go into it. But I would like to get him out and a different right back in. As there we have it. It's got a transfer sum at the end of it after the year, but is a player I don't mind losing. I mean, we've got other players to grow. Bellingham and Reina, as we've hopefully changed Hazard's position as well. I mean, we've got a couple of cams, but I'd rather him play cam than left midfield, which we're not using at all. As yes, he can. There we go. Change position. 83 rated Thorgan Hazard can play central attacking midfield. And we've actually got this player. Look at his physical. He's got 78 pace and 92 physicality. 6'2". This is just Haaland, but German. This is just Haaland, but German. Promote him to that senior squad. As there's interest in Matip as well. That's bad for us, because of course we wanted to sign him a little bit, but we'll let it slide if he's going to leave there. As can we get any more offers in? Mori goes out, so at least we've got one in and one out, but looks like most of it's going to get saved for the next episode. As yeah, approaching the Super Cup. Can we make one more signing then? If we're not going to get anyone in. Oh, but we've got offers in here. Oh my days. Interest in Moreno from Villarreal, is it? Mori's gone out on loan. Spurs want Matip. Mönchengladbach have been approached by Arsenal for player. And Strasbourg want Bellingham on a 1-year loan. Yeah. I mean, it's got no obligation to buy him. It's going to be hard to try and play him with the amount of midfielders. So yes, I would have liked to grow him here, but if he's going to get playing time in Ligue 1, we'll let him go. However, the thought of Strasbourg's got me a little bit interesting. Of course, I said I was missing a right back, and more importantly, a right wing back, as we play wing backs now. So maybe Kenny Lala, who was a right wing back a little bit ago, could be the one. Approached by Napoli, which isn't good, but he could be a very valuable backup. And we're going to have to wait for the scout report. So here is the shortlist. We've got Weghorst, Matic, Bolly, Moreno, De Jong, Player, and Lala. Of course, please suggest some names down below for some improvements. And if not, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, because unfortunately I know it's not the best. I mean, we won a trophy, but we didn't play any games and only signed one backup. But it hasn't been the best, but look out for the next one where we're going to get loads of business done, play that competition as well, that final Super Copa, I think it is, or the Super Cup. So yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, like I said at the start, so you do not miss an episode in the future. And I will see you all next time. Enjoy your day. Tune into the live streams if you want. And in a bit, peace.